All right, today we are going to be trying what?
Spaghetti from Mountain House.
Mountain House spaghetti, yes. And as a alternative,
you could have. So for this demonstration, we'd be using angel hair because we don't want to go out to the store and get it. We don't want to use like. Well, you can as an alternative to angel hair use sriracha flavored ramen, not sriracha, just ramen.
Any kind of ramen would work just fine.
We're going to be adding some bacon.
We're going to basically be making spaghetti carbonara and some powdered milk.
Yeah.
And maybe a little Parmesan cheese, some garlic powder, and probably use a little oil as well. So it'd be a little more...
heavier than this Mountain House. Now, we're hoping this one is better than last night's meal from Mountain House.
Yes, we do. Okay.
The Mountain House last night was not very good.
So we're going to get the water boiling, and I'm going to start prepping all the stuff for the spaghetti carbonara.
Fire! You like fire.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some powdered milk, a little bit of garlic powder, and a ton of pepper, and then a little bit of Parmesan cheese. If you've ever been to an Italian restaurant, you'll notice they leave theirs out on their tables. So there's really, with the hard cheeses, you don't need to worry near as much about refrigeration. But if you wanted to, you could also just bring some packets from a pizza restaurant and bring those instead. But I like my pasta to be real cheesy, so we'll see how this works. What I'm going to end up doing is draining the noodles and then putting them in to the bag already drained so that there's not a ton of water in there and make it into a soup. Anyway, we'll see how it goes when it's cooked. Also, we're going to show you a homemade warming bags.
Now, originally these two were just a regular bag, but duct tape saves the world. I mean, you just tape it all together with your duct tape, and voila! You have these nice things that you just put your food into right there, and you just close this, and you hold it for 10 minutes.
Okay. So they're made out of the thermal bags, shopping bags, for keeping your cold food cold and your warm food warm.
Which is exactly what it's being used for on a hike.
All right, we have the Mountain House, and the water's boiling. It's 230 calories with 2.5 servings, so that's what, about 700 calories right around?
Pretty good. If you get two of those for one meal, it's pretty good.
And as I've added some powdered milk, garlic powder, some Parmesan cheese, a lot of pepper, and the bacon to this. You could also probably use just a container of bacon bits. It might be a little tougher. I'm going to drain the water from the pasta before I do it so that it doesn't turn into a soupy mess again. And I think we're
about
ready to go. So we'll add the water, and I'm going to add just a little under 2 cups to the Mountain House because it tends to...
So we're going to put it in this, or are we going to put it in that?
We're going to put it into your camping bag. Oops, I did add 2 cups, so hopefully it won't get too soupy there. Let's seal that up good. Last time we had the first accident I've ever had with a Mountain House where the zipper came undone. So there we go. And the nice thing about these is it protects your hands so you're able to hold them too.
No, I'm actually not going to hold these. Let's be honest.
All right. And
so can I just put it right here?
You can set it right there, and then we're going to get the pasta going. And
all right.
All right. Let's see how this turns out.
I'm hoping it's good.
I'm hoping it's good too. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I reserved a little bit of the water from what I cooked the pasta in. I'm going to hopefully not get lumps from doing this. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the noodles so that it all turns out good.
So, last time I did the blind taste test. How about you do the blind taste test this time?
I'd be happy to do the blind taste test this time. I probably have way too many noodles here. I seem to always do that.
How many bowls?
2 should be plenty.
I'm going to be opening up the Mountain Horse.
Mountain House, yeah.
Ah! Dang it!
Okay, so now it is time for us to do a little bit of a taste test and see which of us has a better meal.
So, how much was this in?
How's it smell?
Smells alright.
Just all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I just pour it in?
Just go ahead and pour her in.
Hot. You know, looking at it now, it doesn't have that much.
No, there really isn't that much. That seems a little small for 2.5 people. It seems like a one-person meal to me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna taste this.
I do like how small they've made the noodle bites in there. Ooh.
This is all right.
All right.
It has flavor.
Yeah.
Woo! And some cheese.
It's what? Well, we added a little bit of hot red pepper to that.
It did what it was supposed to do.
Okay. I'm more excited about this, so I'm going to give this a bite.
Wait, I thought about the blind taste test. Here's my blind. Here's my taste test.
It's not spaghetti carbonara. There's no heavy cream in there, but that's not bad. I'm going to grab a separate spoon to taste yours.
I like that more, but that might be because I like red sauce more. Biased opinion.
That's a spaghetti. And with the red hot peppers in there, it's
good.
It's really good.
So far, homemade is going better. What would you say won this comp? Well, comparison. I'm giving this one to the Mountain House. That might just be because I don't like spaghetti carbonara.
That's spaghetti, and this is kind of a fake spaghetti carbonara. I think they're both really good, actually. That's probably the best Mountain House I've tried.
Which is pretty bad. Good.
No, that's good. I mean, that's up there with the granola and blueberries.
Which I know you love.
I do love. Yeah. I say, here's what I say.
Yeah?
I say both of them are the winner.
Really?
Yeah. I think this with ramen noodles would be just fine.
With ramen noodles, that might be better.
I think the angel hair works too, but it's
The only thing I don't like about this is how short the noodles are.
well, they do that so they rehydrate easier, and so they can freeze them.
Yes. I just prefer long noodles.
I prefer long noodles too, which is why I'm excited to dig into this.
But I'm excited to dig into this because it's spaghetti.
They're
different.
They're different, and they're both delicious. So I'm really pleased that last night we had a clear winner and a clear loser.
Yeah.
But tonight, I think we're both winners. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
One more thing. I won't eat that, but I'm gonna eat this.
All right, here we go. So, what were your final thoughts, Alex, of the Mountain House versus the homemade pasta carbonara?
I think we're 1-to-1. The Mountain House doesn't taste better, but for simplicity, it's 10 times better.
I think that the weight of the Mountain House and how good it was it probably makes more sense to do the Mountain House. There's a lot of stuff to make your own
Spaghetti.
spaghetti carbonara from on the trail. I probably put in a little too much garlic powder. I can taste it coming out of my pores, I think. I should have probably put a little more of the milk powder in. Other than that, though, it's...
If you want something different and you're just going into town, that's when you eat the spaghetti.
Yeah, but by the same token, why not just order spaghetti carbonara in town?
Yeah! That's the better option.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. In terms of if you're tired after a long day, spaghetti from Mountain House, great choice.
PCT or the Appalachian.
Anything, anytime you're out hiking, backpacking, overnighting. I'd say spaghetti is one of the better meals I've tasted from Mountain House.